is a bright and beautiful day today in the neighborhood. I'm Barbara, welcome. It's Juneteenth, which is a day America is celebrating today, which is a wonderful thing. Juneteenth is the day that the slaves in Texas were informed about the Emancipation Proclamation, which had taken place over 2 years before. And they found out that President Lincoln had declared them free. Texas, of course, is a state that was in revolt, so Texas didn't consider them free. And in fact, the Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves in states that were in rebellion. It didn't free the slaves in the states that were not in rebellion. And there were states that had slaves that were not in rebellion. So, all slaves were freed by the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. It was interesting. I saw a conversation with Senator Nina Turner yesterday, and she said, we are the only people who are citizens by amendment. It's the 13th Amendment that freed the slaves and made them citizens of the United States. Everywhere, not just in the former rebellious states. So we are celebrating that along with the protests and everything, and hoping for justice and equality and a better country. Let's hope for a better country when we're done with all this. A place to be proud of. Although we won't ever really be done, but you know what I mean. When we can all go out and about and we can try to put our lives back to normal, back together, and hoping that the new normal is a country we can be proud of. Anyway, happy Juneteenth. I'm Barbara. Maisie and Pearl are back there having fun in the yard. They like to accompany me when I go out, so they get some exercise. Of course, I always get them when they've stopped. There we go. Dennis is always worried that Pearl's going to bully Maisie, but what do you think? I don't think so. They're fun. So we had my father-in-law's birthday party yesterday, which was a very low-key affair. Dennis and me and his sister Kim were there. We were all there together for a while. Took place on the deck so that we could social distance and be outside and not have to wear our masks. We brought dinner and a cake, but we did not stay for dinner. And another friend was on the way over, so there were going to be 4 of them for dinner. And Dennis made them pepper steak and salad, and we got a carrot cake, which is my father-in-law's favorite. And so I'm sure they had a lovely time. But I took his picture with his card that I got from Dennis for him. I told him to smile. Yeah, that's what I got. 103. Either yesterday or today, depending on who you believe, his mother or his birth certificate. I had a colleague who I supervised who was Filipino. And His birth certificate said his birthday was something like August 26th, but his birthday was really like August 12th. And he said, oh, the people just came through and they just put every kid that was born like that month all got the same birthday on their birth certificates, and then they left. He said, so that's not really my birthday. So many people, many places have birthdays that are different than their birth certificate. You know, why not? Choose your birthday, whatever day suits you best. That's what I say. Quit being so rigid. Well, yesterday I did not craft. So that's 2 days in a row I didn't craft. Now, I don't know if we need to start worrying about me or not. I hope not. I don't think so. I never cleared the table, so I didn't spread out my little envelope and figure it out. But today's a beautiful day out here, and this table is pretty clear, or easily cleared. So I might just take care of that out here. And all my knitting is at a place where I have to think a lot, because I have to watch. I'm going to watch, and today, the other thing I'm going to do today is watch the next couple lessons on my sweater video. So, because I've taken the measurements and I've done the swatching, and now's the time for me to figure out the size that I'm going to make and the adjustments to my sweater that I'm going to make. Sweaters, because I'm doing 2. Oh, speaking of which, I'm wearing my Edie sweater by Isabel Kraemer. And I was just thinking, you know, this is such a comfy sweater. It's loose, but not too loose. And it's just really super comfortable. Of course, I made it in that lovely wool bamboo combo yarn, which is nice. But it feels like a cool, lovely summer sweater. And it's easy to knit and easy to wear. Very sporty with the raglan sleeves, but I was going to say, who knows, I might knit another one, but after I finish the Fable, I think I'm not going to be making more summer sweaters this year, because I feel like I have enough summer sweaters. Is that possible? No. But we'll see. But they knit up quicker because, you know, short sleeves. And I could even make some crop sweaters now that I'm wearing crop sweaters, because, you know, I never wore those before, but I have the long tank tops that, you know, so crop sweaters work for me now. But meanwhile, I recommend the Edie if you want a comfy, easy summer sweater by Isabel Kraemer. So that's my plan for today. Whether I do it or not, I don't know. We were busy all up to the time we went to the in-laws, and then came home and fed the dogs and relaxed for a few minutes, and then I started playing poker. I cashed in the poker tournament. Not a lot, but you know, I made back a little bit of the money I've lost over the last week, which, I mean, tiny bit. But it was nice, and I played well, and I played long. I think I went out like 36th out of, you know, 300. It's not bad, but it doesn't make a lot of money. But I played well. And I discover I play poker I'm way better on my fasting days than I am on my food days, because on my food days I have a Cosmo. And I never drink when I play poker live, ever. Well, that's a little bit of a lie. When I was really tense about something, I sometimes got a little Bailey's, you know. When you're in a casino, you know, the booze is free, except for tipping the waitress or waiter. And but they give you just a little bit, you know, just enough to. But those guys, sometimes they're playing poker, they're chugging down the beers and stuff. It's like, keep going, boys, keep going. That's what we want. We want you drunk while I'm not. Of course, the serious players don't do that. So anyway, so I ended up not. Oh, and then I read a book. I'm almost done with the book. I only have 100 pages. I think it's called The Whole Town is Talking by Fanny Flagg. I'm pretty sure that's the Fanny Flagg book that the Crafty Toads recommended, but I could be wrong. kind of interesting book. I mean, she's funny, you know, it's sort of local Southern history with humor. But I'm almost done with that. But I went to bed when Dennis went to bed. I had trouble sleeping. I had trouble falling asleep. And then I had trouble staying asleep. So not a great sleeping day. Night before last, I slept pretty well. So that's good. And so that's what I did yesterday. And I'm gonna lug all my stuff out here. It took me 3 trips to go back inside the last time two days ago, 3 days ago. I had my laptop, I had my 3 knitting bags, I had, you know. Anyway, 3 trips to get my stuff back inside when I was ready to come inside. So I'll do that again today because it's pretty nice out here. It's a little more humid than it has been. Soon time to mow again. It's starting to get a little growy. That's what happens in this time of year. So notice the no dogs back there anymore. I could be a liar. Pearl could be like walking back and forth back there, but I think they're in the house. They had their run. So one of these days we'll be mowing again. I think Thursday is supposed to be muggy, and there are thunderstorms predicted for most nights this week. It's going to be unsettled air. So we shall see, but I'm going to take advantage of this beautiful day today and watch my lesson, or 2 or 3, depending, you know, I'm going to watch it till we start casting on. You know, I'm going to watch it till I figure out how to figure out the size and stuff. And the interesting thing about this lesson is basically, you know, you figure out the top part, the yoke and everything is different depending on the style of sweater. But once you've got that part, the bottom part is all the same in terms of adjustments that you make and stuff. And if you watch the Fat Squirrel, she's always putting bust darts and butt darts, and you know, she's adjusting her sweaters, and she's adjusting them according to what she learned from Amy Herzog. And she just does it automatically for all her sweaters because, you know, once you get past, you know, the yoke part, which is different depending on if you're doing raglan or set-in sleeves or, you know, a yoke sweater or something like that, the rest of it really is the same. And you just think about, do you want, how much ease do you want, and that kind of stuff. So that is what how to do that is what I'm planning to do today. And I have all my measurements and I'm ready to go. So hopefully I will do that. I'm feeling good, having my coffee in my David's tea mug with my sheep. You can see my coffee's still warm. And I'm going to pay attention to my l'envelope pattern and see what I have to do next. I'm pretty sure I have to do a couple of short seams to kind of put it together. And then I'll pick up some stitches for the arm part. And then I'll be done. For my entry into the Hug Around the Neck knit along, I hope you're enjoying doing it and enjoying seeing everything. And you can find all that on the Flame and Fiber podcast Ravelry group. And I'd love for you to join us. Oh, there she is. She just came out. She just came out. Okay, enough swinging you around. No more to say. Friday. Did I say it was Friday? So, gonna have a lovely day. Quiet. No plans for today. Other than walking the dogs, which we do every day. I'm not mowing today. I'm crafting, I hope. And finishing my book. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay sane.